like to check bags. We are full today.
Hey guys, it's Natasha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello and welcome. And if you're new, hello and welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. And if you're not new, welcome back. Welcome to 48 hours in New York. 48 hours, give or take. My plane left at 1 o'clock from Toronto, and I'm leaving at 1 o'clock from New York. 2 days later, I'm here with Nivea. I'm so excited. I love my Nivea family. If you guys didn't know, I'm part of the Nivea squad, which is a year-long partnership that we have, and we usually have one group trip per year near the end of the year. However, this time they're like, oh, we want to do like more things throughout the year. What if we have dinner? I was like, oh, okay, like cool, like yeah, let's have dinner. So like, oh yeah, we'll just fly you in the whole squad. We'll have dinner and then you can go home. So originally I was only supposed to be here for 24 hours and they're like, do you want to extend the trip? I'm like, if I'm in New York, might as well stay a little bit longer. So we're literally here just for dinner. Isn't that crazy? Here's the thing. What? Because what? I can't believe that. It's 4:20. Cocktail hour starts at 6 o'clock. So that gives me about an hour and a half-ish to get ready. However, cocktail hour doesn't start till 6 and dinner's not till 7, and I'm guessing we'll probably won't be seated and have like start eating until like 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I don't want to be hangry because I want to enjoy every moment, and my stomach being stuck together is not the vibe. So guess what I got? I ordered some empanada mama. If you have seen my previous vlog, specifically if you've seen New York Fashion Week last year, I think it was last year's New York Fashion Week where we discovered empanada mama, and since then every time we've been back to New York, got some more. So I ordered some of this. Before this room gets crazy and I start getting ready and I start doing da-da-da-da-da, let's do a room tour. First of all, the details. This hotel, gorgeous. It's called Gansevoort. Girl, what's the hotel called? We have the closet. I love a robe. We'll be using this to get ready in literally 20 minutes when I start getting ready. Little sneak peek of the room. Here's the bathroom. The shower, so cute. Stunning. I ran out of my body wash. This is the Nourishing Body Wash. Nivea squad! Nivea squad! I'm so excited to be here. This is the 3rd year that I'm in the Nivea squad, which is crazy because I'm like, first of all, the first year when they picked me, I said, I didn't even know what the squad was. And then when they wanted to work with me for the 2nd year, I said, okay, period. And then when the 3rd year, I said, okay. The reason why I was so shocked is because all of the creators in the squad are American, based in the US. I'm the only Canadian girl. And I'm like, out of everyone in Canada, you picked me? Do you like me? They have a couple. If you don't like the feeling of lotion being sticky at all, any residue, the Breathless one, which is the light blue bottle, definitely love that. A lot of people love brown bottle, which is like the melanin enriched. There's also this one. It just really leaves like that glazed donut feel. They also have the neck and chest one. I really like that one. But this one is one of my top favorites. The soft, this one you can use basically everywhere, face, body. And then there are the tinted lip balms as well. They have more colors than this. Why am I giving you a product rundown? Not me being like, hey, and this is, in case you were in the market of. Quick overview of the room. I know I'm about to get the best sleep ever on this bed. That's the thing. Over here we have a little welcome note. The itinerary is right here in the back. And then we have a little pajama for the night. Here we have the seating area, my Uber Eats order, cameras in the corner. Why do not all hotels have full-length mirrors? Wait. This is a magic mirror? Look! It's the scan to start your workout. I see a camera here. No wonder. I was like, what's that yoga girl over here? Find it. I'm finding it. What's that yoga mat for? And I was about to say, hotels don't have full-length mirrors. Not only is this a full-length mirror, but it's that workout one. Let's see what's in here. So we have our tried and true Nivea cream tin, but this one has the fun pride flags. Cute. We have the Nivea Men 2-in-1 Age Defense Advanced Serum. So this one's launching September 2025. This was also launching September 2025, but there's two, a blue and an orange. So I guess this is what we'll find out tonight. We'd be ready, dressed, and upstairs in an hour and 26 minutes. My mouth is watering. Oh my days. They didn't have the labels last time I tried it. Yeah. I love this place because the wheat flour empanadas specifically taste like the Venezuelan pastelitos. And they put so much cheese in here. This is not stingy with the cheese at all. Where's my drink? They didn't give me my drink. No. I ordered passion fruit juice. And one thing this specific restaurant joint, I think it's a franchise because there's a couple of them. They always have the ripest fried plantains. It hits every single time. So sometimes you'll order plantains from an establishment and they're not all the way ripe and you're like, oh dang, it's a lottery, it's a hit or miss. Is the lighting good? The audience can't answer because they're over there. And this moment already happened, even though it's live. Isn't that crazy that this moment right here is live and in 5 to me, but whenever it gets viewed, it's in the future. What I'm saying is I'm scared that this backlighting is too much, so I think I might put my lights here. I'm currently recording on TikTok, so I have my phone recording here. I'm recording for YouTube, but I need to have my music on for TikTok because I like to vibe and dance with the music there, but I can't do that on YouTube because then I'll get copyrighted. If you were to see the whole clip of me getting ready right now, it would be me dancing, hey, to the camera, shut it off. And I'm like, hey guys, so we're still here. And then I stop here and then I go play and I go, hey. It's literally, what's it called? Stop and go? Oh, the word stop and go. Do I have a story for that? It's not even that big of a story. I don't know if you have ever been a competitive dancer. The game Stop and Go was my least favorite game around competition season because it involved my teacher. This would probably be like a couple weeks before competition that we're like really solidifying the dance pieces. So it would start with my teacher playing the song and she would stop the song when someone would make a mistake. She would clock us and then we would start again. Hence Stop and Go. Oh my days. When I walked into the studio and the teacher welcomed us in the class and said, today we're gonna play Stop and Go, I was like, do we? I mean, I feel like it's worse when you're playing Stop and Go and the music stops because of you. Because then you can't be mad at anyone but yourself. So when it's like Stop and Go and she's like, Natasha, and I'm like, that's crazy. Different levels of you being upset. Stop and Go for someone else, you're like, girl, Chelsea. There's no one named Chelsea in my class, but I'm like, Chelsea, please, get the move. But when it was you that got yelled at, I said, oh. But you know what would be even more infuriating? If you were stopping and going at the same spot because of the same person. Hence, the person wasn't taking the correction. And I'm like, babe, take the correction before I go over there and point the toes of your foot myself. Girl, why is our extension like this? I always have a story with a word. Word association. But story time edition. That's what it is. Okay, I'm trying to let this, and by this I mean my skincare sit for a little bit before I dive into my makeup, but it's 5:21. It's 5:21 and I still have to iron my clothes. I tried recording this transition and I almost ended up getting whiplash as I was doing it, and now I'm just kind of overstimulated and really hot. I'm starting to cool down, which is good. I just need to take some deep breaths. The power in deep breaths when you're overstimulated is kind of crazy. I have sweat beads all over my mustache. If my makeup looks a mess, it's on me. It's literally on me because 1, I'm the one who did it. 2, I'm the one who made me sweat. I fear that my makeup's not gonna look good. Just because 1, I'm rushing, and 2, it's just so hot in here. I think I'm gonna be 10 minutes late because the cocktail hour is from 6 to 7:15. So I'm just gonna get there at 6:10. I also thought I was gonna get here earlier. My flight landed, well, we left late. The flight left late, which pushed everything back. So I thought I was gonna get here an hour earlier than I did, but I didn't. and then I had to eat, and then I had to do my recording. So I didn't really dilly-dally apart from the 5 minutes of dancing that I did. I'm also giving myself an extra 10 minutes because I do need to iron my shirt and my jeans. Because if I just had to throw it on, maybe I would be downstairs by 6 o'clock, maybe. The problem is that I don't like how my makeup is laying, and I don't have time to wipe it off. Wiping it off would be a doozy. It's 5:45. I need to make that decision right now if I'm gonna wipe it off and do it again. I don't even have makeup wipes. I would have to wash it off. That takes a long time. Every time I travel to a new city, this is not a new city, but I think specifically every time that I'm in New York, I'm like, should I move here? No, but I don't know if I can live in New York full time just because the cost of living is so high. I would like to live in New York or experience what it is to live in New York during the summer. Obviously, I feel like the summer is the best time. I guess winter time, Christmas time would be a fun time in New York, but I already know what the winter's like because I live in Toronto. It would be more fun if I could be here for the summer, but I was logistically thinking about it today as I was in the Uber on the way over to the hotel, and I'm like, how much would a summer in New York cost? Because rent I know is crazy expensive, so I would have to sublet from someone unless someone wants me to house sit their penthouse. I can do that. I can house sit your penthouse. I mean, I can pet sit because it's not a house. Pet sit your penthouse. Take care of your dog in exchange for a summer in New York as you do your international travels. I would have to find someone who's well off and has a gorgeous, beautifully located, vacant, doesn't care if someone's there to take care of their dog, penthouse. When I think of ideas like this, I'm like, girl, you're so delusional. How are you gonna find this? I know there's someone out there. I know there's someone in the city right now that probably has a vacant property during the summer travels and is just paying it, and it's just whatever. If I just get in contact with the right person, I could make my dreams come true. And I feel like that's with any dream. If you just speak to the right person, you can make your dreams come true. It's 6:03. I said I was gonna be downstairs by 6:10. I give myself a 10-minute grace period of being late. I just heard the girls go down the elevator. I think we're mostly staying on the same floor. So I do need to hurry up, but I did want to lightly iron this because these jean shorts were so wrinkly, and I know someone's gonna point it out, but it's okay. Cocktail hours for an hour and 15 minutes. If I'm 10 minutes late, I think we'll be fine. Yesterday I was planning my outfits, and I think I tried on about 30,000 renditions. I tried on every single dress I had in my closet, but none of it either I vibed with or matched the theme. What's the theme? I don't know whatever theme I set in my head. I put this on and I said, okay, that looks kind of okay, so we're just gonna go with this. I'm running out the door. This is from Revolve. These are from Aldo. These are Parents Jewelry. This is Le Teneur. This is Steel. This is Zara. Ray the label. I'll have my whole outfit linked on my Shop My for easy convenience, and then that will be linked down below, but let's go because we're late.
And then we have our H defense line. So let me know if you guys have any questions. And it was funny when I my director, she goes like this. She was trying to pop. I go, no. So then when I was doing the instructions on the back, I was like, we're gonna write twist nozzle. Because all the guys are gonna go like this and be it's broken.
And then on the table to pass around, we also have our prosciutto with fresh fig and with buffalo ricotta.
Thank you. They're just bringing out food. I don't know. He told me the name of this twice. I have no idea. I think it's just veggies, right? Let's try the spread, the famous spread. I wanted to bike, but it's gonna be raining all day. And then I wanted to walk, but it's gonna be raining.
I was like, oh, either I lay down right now and I'm out for the night, or we go out and then I lay down and I'm out for the night. Again, we only have 48 hours. Might as well make the best of it. It was like half rooftop, half inside, but halfway through it started raining, so they closed the rooftop bar, or the rooftop part, and it was so hot in there. They definitely got me dancing. The only thing was that they would play back to back to back to back to back songs that I liked, and then they would play back to back to back to back songs that I didn't like. So then I was like sweating, recovering from the sweat, sweating, recovering from the sweat. But I haven't been out dancing in a while, so that was fun. I have beef with hotel bathrooms that never have enough room. This is perfect. Sink in the middle. I'll try to do an overhead view. So much room here, so much room here. But do you see how much room there is? To the side, to the other side, to the side, to the other side. Hey, hey. I just know that this shower is gonna hit different. Then I'm going to dive triple axel into my bed. That's gonna feel fantastic. And it's just, oh, that was so fun. Technically, the Nivea Dine and Dash portion is done for this 48-hour adventure. And the next adventure is up to me based on what I do. So originally I wanted to walk around a lot, and then what was the other thing I wanted to do? Ride a bike, because I'm changing hotels. Since I was on my own tomorrow, I was like, oh, let me try a different hotel. And the one that I got includes access to the city bikes. So I'm like, oh, let's go ride a bike around Central Park. It's raining tomorrow. It's raining. I took a shower. I removed my makeup. I left my makeup remover at home, and I remember seeing someone use the Nivea cream for makeup remover. So I dug into mine. Oh, I got some makeup in there. Ugh, that's me. And then I removed my makeup, did my skincare routine. Now we're gonna call it a night. It's 2:52 and we have a full day tomorrow to explore and have fun before we leave. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. It's about 11:05. Checkout is at noon. So I'm gonna have to get some pep in my step, clean up my room. Slept amazing. My feet were sore for the whole night because of the heels. And also yesterday when I was dancing and I was like dropping low, 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 I was like, why are my thighs so sore? I couldn't drop all the way down low because my legs were shaking like as if I was in a fitness class. It's Pilates. Pilates by Izzy on YouTube. If you haven't tried it, I'm telling you, you're missing out, babe. Like, yes, you might be yelling at her, cursing her out the entirety of the class, but when you start feeling the results, not just even seeing them, feeling them. Because after you do the first class, you're like, oh, so I can't do this. And then you do another class and you're like, oh, I'm actually stronger. I can hold this step for longer. I can hold this movement for longer. I can do more repetitions of this. Then you're like, oh, how much stronger can I get? It's like a little competition with yourself. Anyways, you feel yourself getting stronger, but y'all, I was like, why can't I get all the way down? I woke up, edited one video. I was going to edit all of yesterday's videos to post today, but I'm like, let me not. Let me just edit the first one, have that posted, and then tomorrow when I get back, I'll edit everything, post everything. At least I'll have something for today. And then I picked the stories of yesterday. Yesterday, we went to dinner. First, it was cocktail hour. I got there a teensy bit late, and by a teensy bit late, it was 20 minutes after the hour. Cocktail hours was from 6 o'clock to 7:15. But it's okay, people were still trickling in after I arrived, so I wasn't the last one, I think. It was so nice because the squad, I've been in the Nivea squad for 3 years, so some familiar faces, some new faces that join us every year. So it's nice to catch up with the familiar faces and also nice to get to know new people. And I got to know some new girls yesterday. Again, catch up with some of the old girls. And it was just so cute because it's not like a brand trip, but it is a brand trip, quote unquote. But it's just dinner. So there was just like no obligation to do anything but come, show up, have dinner, and yeah. Sign me up! And I did, and I'm here. So that was so fun. Also speaking to the team, Nivea has such a great team on the brand side. So they're always fun to speak to. And the second we got to cocktail hour, sat down, yapped the entire time. then headed over to dinner, yapped the entire ride there. At dinner, yapped the entire night. And then after dinner, Esperanza, I think that's her name, and Ashley and myself went out to dance, which you saw. We went to Mr. Purple. Songs I haven't heard in a club in a minute, but like all throwback. So like Dynamite by Teo Cruz, Baby by Justin Bieber. I don't remember the last time I heard Baby by Justin Bieber in the club. I was living my best life. And then there was like a whole part of like reggaeton that they were playing. I was having a good time. And I know I was having a good time because today I woke up sore. Oh my days. I really was gonna wake up today, wake up early, do all this thing. Girl, it's 11:27 and we haven't left the house. It is currently raining. It's raining all day until 7. Okay, so before it was raining the entire day. Now it's until 7. That's good. Good news. We got a little time of no rain. Like I mentioned yesterday, I wanted to go bike riding, and guess what? I still might do it in the rain because you only live once. And I feel like that would be a very liberating, free moment. Bike riding in the rain, wind in my face, rain in my eyes, and just like living my best life. However, I think I'll schedule my bike stint part closer to dinner. I don't know what the plan is today, but closer to the time I return to the hotel to get ready and change for dinner, because then I get wet, go back and change, rather than get wet at the top of the morning and, you know, not know what to do. I am just kind of sad that the Metropolitan Museum for this year's display isn't open till tomorrow. I leave tomorrow. If it opened today, we would have been at the Met. Maybe we could walk by the Met. I've never walked by the Met. Okay, let me get my stuff together now that we did a quick little debrief. In conclusion, yapping is always fun. And it's been a minute since I've just like yapped for fun. The way I was packing the night before, literally hours before, I think it was 3 a.m. and I was still struggling to pack because I didn't know what to wear. I've been in this I don't know what to wear funk lately, and I feel uninspired basically by everything that I put on. So today's outfit is just an outfit. I really want to learn how to sew, and I want to take sewing classes, but all the sewing classes slash workshops that I've looked into, hello, I can't speak this morning, they are like courses, which is amazing. That's what I want, but I'm not home enough to sign up for the course. And if it's an 8-week course and I'm missing 4 out of the 8 weeks, there's just no point of me spending that money if I'm not gonna be there half the time. That being said, I did a little DIY and I sewed a thingy on each side. I'm gonna tighten it just a little bit to give more of a cinched waist. Let's see. The button down normally. And this, I broke it. And this is why I need to learn how to sew. I ripped it. I ripped what I sewed. Did I rip, or did I rip the shirt? No way. Natasha, how embarrassing. It is 11:53. I need to be out here in 7 minutes. And this is why we need to go to sewing classes. Wow, I was really gonna show you. And this is what the button down is gonna look like with my cinched. Okay. Sometimes we just need to be humble. Doing the best that I can with what I have. I did bring this backup bodysuit, even though I just said I don't want my arms to be out. I just need to finish getting ready. Essentially enriched. I do need to revisit the idea of tying this around my waist.
Just checked out of the hotel, asked for an umbrella. We're gonna walk up to Maman and then we'll find a Tompkins bagel nearby. Tompkins is my favorite bagel place that I've found in the city so far. I don't live here, so I don't know like if there's much better. I bet there is, but you're in New York, so I feel like all bagels at baseline are gonna be good. I am wearing heels. These are kind of like walking shoes. I did have other flat shoes, but the problem is that those flat shoes kind of slide off. This was a problem when I came to packing. I meant to wear sneakers in the airport so then I could wear sneakers to walk around. I didn't put sneakers on to leave the house. I put on flats. So I forgot to pack them because I was supposed to wear them. But then I didn't end up wearing them. Okay, girl. So hopefully my feet don't hurt too bad because I also want to dance tonight. And these are my dancing shoes. So these are my most comfortable heeled boots. So I think I should be fine. We got our breakfast. Time to try it. I need to put this hair back because this means serious business and I need this out of my face. It was my fault not reading the description of this bowl properly because I don't like runny eggs and I see a runny egg. So I'm just going to have to survive on this one. That's good. It has like this aioli sauce. Now let's get into the lemonade. I'm a lemonade critic, snob, whatever you like to call it. I love lemonade. I feel like lemonade is not rocket science. 3 ingredients, sugar, water, and lemon. And you just have to put the right proportions in, but it feels like people don't know how to proportion things properly. Hence why I love to critique lemonade. It like borderline tastes like concentrate, but it's not bad. Let me just get into this breakfast. Enjoy. We're in the streets of New York and I'm working on my, what is that called? Exposure therapy. It's not raining, thank goodness. It was supposed to rain the whole day. It's currently 2 o'clock. Tonight, I have, Brian lives in the city and Stephanie lives in the city. Some of my friends that live here in New York. And Stephanie commented on one of my TikToks and I said, girl, yes, let's go out. This was not the planned outfit, but this is what we currently have on. It's kind of hard to see with all my extra stuff on top. So the boots, these are my favorite boots. These are my Dolce Vita booties. I wear maybe once a week. Tried and true, love them. And they're a really good walking shoe and a dancing shoe because they are tall. They give you a little bit of height, but it's not too much. The jeans are good American. This was what ripped, or like part of it, so I just tied it around my waist because I'm like, okay, let's just give an extra layer of texture. The bodysuit, the flannel is J. Crew. Jeans good American. This is from Steve Madden, and then my purse is Le Tanner. Not wearing any makeup, which is fine. We didn't have time. We'll put some on later. And then like my little earrings and my everyday jewelry. And the umbrella is from the hotel.
Hello, hotel. This hotel room, one, it's so cute, but it's like, hey, let me give you everything you need, nothing more, nothing less. Like, you can see the whole room from your POV. Welcome to the room tour. Have the sink, get ready with me area with the coat hanger, the sink, I said the sink. Right here, we got the shower. Right here, we got the toilet. The bed, the view, full length mirror, that's the tour. Like I just gave you the tour. Love the colors, love the decoration. I thought I was going to stay at the Chelsea location because when I computed it on my GPS, I was like, oh yeah, it's only like a 24-minute walk. Like I can probably walk. If I put my purse and stuff in the luggage, I can just roll down the streets of New York. I'm never opposed to a walk. 24 minutes, that's so cute, very quick. And then when I looked at my reservation, it said Times Square. I said, oh, so that one was, how long did it take me to get here? There was lots of traffic on the way, maybe like 40 minutes, 50? I have no idea. Times Square is literally right there. Everything down this way, and I think a little bit of that way is Times Square. The only thing that's kind of sad is that, well, not sad to me, for me, I'm gonna be out tonight with friends. That part's not sad. I'm really excited for that. However, I heard that Times Square at midnight turns into like an art display, and I won't be here at midnight because I'll be busting it down on the dance floor at midnight. So it's like a good problem to have, but I've never seen Times Square at midnight. So what does that mean? I need to make another trip to New York to see Times Square at midnight. Right now, it's May 9th, 2024. I have yet to be on a Times Square billboard. Will it be this year? Will it be next year? What brand is it gonna be? I don't know, but I'm going to clip this video when I'm back in Times Square to see my billboard and get a picture beside it. Like that's like one milestone moment that I have that I can't wait to achieve. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't care. I will get one. But today, May 9th, 2025, mark my words. I already have, I think it was an Instagram story I took in 2021 when I said the same thing. So I might put that Instagram story, then I'll put this clip in, and then it'll fast forward to me at my billboard. I was trying to take a cool photo, couldn't get the photo. I didn't even know what the framing, I didn't know what the inspo for the photo was. I couldn't figure out the framing. So instead you just have this angle of me just sitting here. It's currently 4:04. Yes, I have my outside clothes on. Yes, I know this is illegal. Yes, I'm lying on this bed. Sue me. I'm meeting my friend over and we're taking the train together to Brooklyn. I should head out around like 6 o'clock, so that gives me 2 hours. But you're like, Natasha, no, that doesn't give you 2 hours. You need to start getting ready like an hour and a half before. So that means I should start probably getting ready in the next 30 minutes. Sit here for 20 minutes, or do I quickly head downstairs, peep Times Square, and quickly come back and start getting ready? You guys, we have 48 hours in New York. You know what we're gonna do. Let's go. I know it was forecasted to rain today, but I'm so glad it didn't actually rain as hard as it said it was gonna be, because the day before or the night before I said it was gonna rain 50% chance. Then it went up to 95% chance. And though it did sprinkle and rain a little bit, it's not as bad as I thought. So guess what? We're in New York. I'm wondering how long it's going to take me to hear Empire State of Mind. I have yet to hear it, but usually when you're around this area, there are these like spin around 360 video cams, and all of them have Empire State of Mind on. Haven't heard it yet. Hotel is so close to Times Square, like they weren't lying, because I think I stayed at a Times Square, in quotations, hotel before, and it wasn't really Times Square, but this is, look, get ready. Literally, it's so funny because although I live in Toronto is a very well, like, less intense version of New York. We have Dundas Square, Eaton Center, which kind of looks like this, but just like way more chill. Okay, I think so far the most attainable goal is for me to be on Times Square on a little Sephora squad blurb. That means step one, I need to get into the Sephora squad. I feel like that's like the easiest, not easiest because it's not easy to get into Sephora squad, but like the most attainable version I can get, or pathway I can get on the screen, unless some brand decides to use me in their ad, and then I can come and be like, oh my goodness, and then pose and do my little cute photo and be so excited. Some man just waved at me and I'm like, do I know you or you just waved at me? Like, it's, I don't know. It's 4:15. We have 5 minutes left of this little Times Square adventure, but here we are. The forecast is doing what it said it would. It's starting to rain. Now let's quickly return back to this hotel room, because then I'm gonna give myself a good, nice, calm hour and a half to get ready and actually like do my makeup properly and not be sweating, because yesterday I was sweating and it low-key ruined my makeup, but now because I'm gonna have enough time, it's gonna be good and the makeup's gonna slay. We did it, Joe! We did it! Quick trip to the Times Square, and I got rained on. So now I have about an hour and a half, an hour 45, to just sit down and really slay this makeup and have fun. This being loud and bangly, love. Loud and bangly. In hindsight, is that the way to use it? I probably don't want to have makeup on tonight because I'm gonna be dancing. Before the dancing, I might see beautiful people. I kind of want to have it on for that, but not for the dancing portion. So you win some, you lose some, it's fine. Yesterday I had it on and I danced and it was fine. But I just, when I go out dancing, I love being on a flat shoe, the most comfortable clothes, nothing on my face. In comparison to some people, they go out and they want to be in full glam, cute little dress, high heels. I'm like, I just want to be comf, and sometimes you just can't. Oh, you know how I said, oh, I think my shoes are gonna be hurting, my feet are gonna be hurting by 3 o'clock? It's 4:27, my feet don't hurt. I love these shoes. Dolce Vita, gorgeous boot. At the beginning, they were a little snug, but the leather really morphs into your foot the more that you wear them, and then they get like nice and gorgeous. The air keeps coming on and off. I decided I didn't wanna be like going back and forth with my phone to the computer, and do my little acrobatic thing that I do. So I just put music. There's this lady that's doing this Risa Tisa adjacent 50-part series. It's this woman who was married to a Ponzi schemer, and she's just been telling her story. So half the time that I was getting ready, I was listening through the parts because she's good at telling a story, and I'm like, I'm sad, like what's the tea? She doesn't do it, and it's not posted as fast as Risa Tisa, and also she's kept a journal for so long, so she'll read excerpts of what it was like during that time, because I think this happened about like 15 years ago. So I was listening to that as I was getting ready. Here's my outfit. I'm only bringing this purse. Today's vibe and agenda is have fun. You might see a video, you might see a little clip, and you're like, girl, you gave us crumbs. Girl, I'm gonna be on the dance floor. With my sore legs. I'm bringing my DJI, the little one, but I don't want to bring all my extra stuff because I hate holding stuff. It's one of my pet peeves. When I go out, I don't like having a purse, even though the purse goes with the outfit. If I could just be without a purse, I would love that. Also, at parties, I hate having a drink in my hand. I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to hold anything. Like, can it be a drink floating? I'll sip on my lemonade and I'll keep dancing. These pants, leopard print, I believe, because we always mix up leopard and cheetah print. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. I'll put leopard print over here, cheetah print over here. I think we're always referring to leopard even though we say cheetah, because guess what? The cheetah girls are wearing leopard print. These are from Super Down. Got this from Revolve. This one's Lovers and Friends. These bangles, they're from Zara. The bag, Le Saneur. And then my Dolce Vita. And then we'll head out. I've been using the past couple days the Amica Perk Up Oil Control shampoo, the dry shampoo, to really give volume to my hair because my hair was flat after it got wet. And you're like, curly girls using a dry shampoo? Never seen really anyone do that. I saw my friend do it the other day and her curls look so much more voluminous, and I said, girl, let's give it a go. So this is the outfit of the night.
This next song I want to dedicate to all my Dominicans. I'm gonna need y'all to dance to this. If you're Dominican, you know the song. It goes without being said.
So what had happened was we lost him to a gorgeous girl, so we didn't lose him.
But tall girls are winning because I feel like the love me my short dolls, y'all need to stop taking the tall men. Cause me, a 5'11" diva, with a man at
A 5'4" diva loves a tall man.
I love that for you, but leave one out for me.
I feel phenomenal. I feel rejuvenated. I feel like I saw my husband. Tú quieres flor, yo te compro un Brian.
But we're going to a bar. It's actually next door. But when the Uber dropped us off, I saw that this place said Venezuelan food. Girl, I ran in here so fast. I ordered some pequeños, and now we're waiting for them.
Yo no estoy ahí. Si hay un hilo rojo en el amor, no llego a ti. No eres para mí, aunque quisiera. Sin embargo, yo te beso si me dejas. Quiero tomarte la mano y no decirte amo. Encontrar la madrugada contigo bailando. No conviene y lo sabes, que seguir por mi lado y olvidarme de todo. No conviene pensar a qué sabe tu boca. Si tu piel y mi piel lentamente se tocan. No conviene pensar si te miro y no importa. No sé qué irá a pasar, pero mi mente sin ropa ya no te logro sacar.
Y'all. Yo. My feet. My feet. Ooh. Hey y'all, we made it back from the function. But I didn't bring a belt, so I have a lace. Yeah. We just come out from the function. It's about what, 4:20 in the morning. I do have an Uber Eats order from Empanada Mom. I did. I so wish that YouTube would just let me put the clips on with the music and not copyright my videos and just say like, okay, you won't get paid for that portion of the video. Please, like, I'd rather give up like 2 minutes of a video than like obviously the whole video. So you can really catch the essence and the atmosphere of what was tonight. But ooh, for someone who has 48 hours in a particular destination, I'm really taking advantage of it. I'm guessing if I want to have enough time to get bagels and go to Central Park, I probably need to be up and packed by like 7, like out the hotel by 7. So I can, cause it's only a couple blocks Central Park, what, like 10 blocks from here? I feel like that on a bike is chill. I think I might do that. I will be really tired tomorrow, but hey, we only have 48 hours. We have to make the best out of it. And tonight really confirmed that I really need to come back maybe before Fashion Week or after Fashion Week, but for nothing work related, just to chill and have fun with friends. Good morning. Good morning, New York. Oh my days. 8:53. I went to bed at like 5:15 by the time my food came. I have about an hour to bike around and then hop in my Uber. I don't know if I should bring this stuff down to keep it downstairs, so I just grab it and leave. Anyways, okay, so I have my key, my wallet. I don't have any running shoes. I thought of wearing my heels or my booties from yesterday. I think I'll just wear these flats. The only thing is that they slide off a little bit. So I'm like, ooh, let's go bike around Central Park and then let's go get some bagels. And hopefully I can do all of that within the hour. I want to be back by like 9:50. I checked out. I left my bags downstairs. It's about 9:20. I'm currently heading to the UPS store because I need to ship something. Because it'll be shipped cheaper if I ship it from inside the US because it's going to a US address. And then we're gonna hop on a city bike and head over to Central Park. It says that it approximates a 5-minute ride, which is perfect. It's just a quick little moment. I feel like maybe some people are like, girl, you only have an hour, and instead of waiting so you don't make it late to the airport or something, you're going to go out and explore. Yes, babe, we have 59 minutes to explore. Whether I sit down or I get up exploring, the 59 minutes are gonna pass. So might as well get up and explore. I put on my little tracksuit. It's a little chilly today, so I have double layers on underneath. So hopefully it won't be too cold when I'm riding my bike. But we're about 2 blocks away from the UPS store. We'll do that real quick and then we'll get to the adventure. I don't know how far we are from Tompkins Bagels though. I don't know if we'll be able to make it there. Is a humbling experience. When I finally got to Central Park, that was better. And then I tried to put this on the bike, it wouldn't click. And then I tried to look at the directions on my phone, I couldn't see them. You know, it was a tumultuous, turbulent experience, but I'm glad that we did it. The part that when we finally got to Central Park and we rode and rode and rode, that was great. Docking the bike, I think it took 10 minutes to dock that bike. The whole ride was like 40 something minutes. My hotel's right there. I'm gonna call my Uber immediately and then hopefully we can make it in time. I wanna make it by 11 o'clock and it says it's a 30-minute ride. So I think we'll be good. But we definitely got every single minute's worth of being here in New York City.